What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here. I just want to make a really quick video just kind of addressing a couple of things, talking to you guys. I'm kind of liking doing like one of these videos a week where I just kind of talk to you guys, update you with where I'm at, and just kind of, talk about whatever's going on, whatever's important that week. So, first things first, I am sorry I didn't post very much last week. It's like been my first time that I haven't posted a whole lot in a week for like months and months and months. It really was the biggest gap in posting that I've had in a long time. And the reason for that is because a lot of you know from if you watched my last kind of talking video like this, I was taking a trip to Florida and Alabama to go see some really close friends of mine that moved away, so I haven't really got to see them in a long time. So, last week, just kind of two things. I was just spending so much time with them, just hanging out, really enjoying getting to see them and just really spend time with them, which, like I said, I just don't see them hardly at all anymore, and just really great friends. And so I was catching up with them a lot, and I just was really focused on hanging out with them. And the other side of it too is that I did not have great internet connection while I was out there. So when I did try to post, it was like 3 hours to upload a 5-minute video kind of thing. So it just wasn't really practical to actually upload as much as I wanted to. I still got some up, but it just was hard to put that much time into uploading and stuff like that, and sit in Starbucks for that long while I'm on this trip in this beautiful place with people I really want to spend time with. So that's the main reason. I actually am going out of town again next week. You guys are probably thinking like, man, this dude never does not stop traveling. And this summer, that's kind of how it goes actually. But all that said, next week I'm going to be doing a little bit different. So I'm kind of like, every time I go out of town, I'm trying to try new things to see how it works with working while I'm out of town and finding the right balance between that. Because when I'm going out of town, lately some of them have been like work trips, some of them have been vacation trips, things like that. But every time I go out of town, I don't want to not see you guys and not get to teach you guys. So I'm trying to find a balance between basically pre-recording a bunch of lessons ahead of time to post while I'm gone, and actually recording where I am so that you guys can see the cool places that I'm going and see where I'm at and what I'm doing, and I can stay up to date on the current songs and stuff like that. So it's really a balancing act, and I'm trying to mess around with it and try a couple different things every time I take a trip. So this trip, I'm gonna kind of do, I don't know if you guys remember, but I went to Colorado a few weeks ago, or about a month ago. So about a month ago I went to Colorado, and then this last trip was my Florida trip that I went to go see my friends. Well, Colorado trip, I basically had scheduled uploads every other day. So I already had stuff pre-recorded here in my kitchen that were just scheduled to upload, scheduled to go every other day, and then I just had those roll out. And then Florida, I had one video pre-recorded, and then everything else was just trying to make videos while I was there, which I didn't get very much done. So this time on this trip, I'm going to South Carolina. I leave on Friday. I'm going to do a little bit of both. So I'm going to pre-record and try to have a video ready to go for every other day, a lesson for every other day while I'm gone, still pre-recorded, ready to go, just in case I don't have very good internet or I don't have a lot of time while I'm out there. But the other side of it too is that I'm going to try to fill in those gaps on the other days with videos that I'm recording while I'm there, so you guys can see where I am, see what I'm doing. And this is another beach trip. I freaking love the beach. If you guys haven't guessed yet, beach is my absolute favorite place in the world. I will take any opportunity to get to the beach. So you guys will hopefully see me next week sitting on the beach teaching you guys some more beachy, chilled out guitar lessons, because those are my favorite songs to play. And last thing about that, guys, just to kind of address anybody who's like, man, this dude never stops traveling, does he even want to stay at home or whatever, or I don't know, whatever you guys think or whatever. One of my main personal goals that you guys probably don't really know about, because I've never really told you about it, but one of my main personal goals is actually to be able to work and travel at the same time. Basically just wherever I have my laptop and an internet connection, I can just go. I don't really want to, at least for the next couple of years, I'm kind of trying to get to a place where I don't have to have one solid home, and I can just travel and kind of vagabond and do that whole thing. I actually I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it, but the tiny houses, I love the idea of tiny houses, and I'm looking into building what's called a schoolie, which is basically building a tiny home into the back of an old school bus. And I would just basically take me and Kona and just go and travel and just see all kinds of beautiful places and take you guys with me. And so that actually, in the next couple of months, you might start seeing more stuff kind of in that direction, where I'm showing more of that aspect of my life where, I'm not going to make it some kind of cheesy travel vlog with backflips and blue water and all kind, I don't know, like Sam Colder stuff. Nothing against them, but that's just not what I'm gonna make this channel into. But I do want to share that journey with you guys and have more videos like this where I'm talking to the camera and telling you about if I'm in a cool place or something like that, and show you more of, Kona, my puppy, and just, I don't know, just kind of share more of my own life with you guys. I know some of you guys are into that kind of thing. Some of you might not be, but I think it'd be a lot of fun, and that's kind of one of my main goals with trying to build this channel up, build my website up, and all that kind of stuff. It's one of my personal goals, is to be able to do that kind of thing, is travel and work and bring you guys with me while I'm traveling and working. So anyways, guys, on to capos. So capos. So I've been getting a lot of questions, emails, all that kind of stuff saying, where's my free capo? I ordered a free capo a few weeks ago, haven't gotten anything from it yet. I haven't seen anything, haven't gotten, shipping confirmation, those kind of things. And I hear them, I see all you guys. I'm sorry if I haven't got back to your email yet. I actually, by the time this is going up, should have replied to almost everybody's emails from the past couple of days that were asking about their capos. So here's the thing. Here's the reason that the capos are taking a while to get to you guys. There's a lot of people who've already gotten theirs, and there's a lot of people who haven't gotten theirs yet. So the reason that they're taking a little bit longer is because I've been having a little bit of an issue with my supplier, where I actually don't personally ship the capos from me to you. I actually order my capos through a supplier. So when you guys go onto my website, order your free capo, pay the little bit of shipping, then I go onto another website and I have them send the capo to you from them. So, basically supplier sends it to you, which is the reason I do it that way. I would much rather actually just have the capos myself and send them to you, but that's a lot more expensive, and I couldn't, because I'm doing the capos for free, I couldn't afford to do that. I would have to charge for the capos, and the whole point of why I'm doing this is to, do this as cheaply as possible for you guys, where y'all just have to pay a little bit of shipping to get your capo. And so, anyways, I'm not trying to say anything bad about the supplier I was using. I've overall been really happy with them, but there is sometimes where there are delays in them processing the orders and actually shipping out the capos. So like when I send the information to them, like when I send your name, address, and all that kind of stuff to them and say, hey, ship a black guitar capo of this kind to, such and such in Alabama or whatever, that sometimes takes them a couple of days or even a week to catch up on. So even if the shipping time is, the standard shipping time is like 2 to 3 weeks arrival, sometimes it'll actually end up taking them, a week to process that order, a couple days or a week to process that order, and then the capo doesn't end up getting to you until like a month later, three weeks to a month later, which, so for me personally, I'm super impatient, right? So like in the days of Amazon Prime and all that stuff now, where it's free 2-day shipping and stuff like that, man, I don't even wait the 2 days. I'll usually pay more for the thing where it's like $35. You spend $35 on Amazon on select items and they'll send them to you the same day. Like, I'm that kind of impatient. So I totally understand how waiting a couple of weeks or even almost a month sometimes could be really frustrating. And so that's why I'm trying to change things up. So the capos that I've been sending to you guys, the free capos, they're awesome. They're great capos. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. I just want to get them to you quicker and more cheaply. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going to start shipping this capo. This is the main capo I use in all of my videos. It's a trigger capo. It's real simple. It's just a little aluminum capo. I love these things. They're great. They last a long time before they wear out and stuff, and they're just good capos. But more importantly than that, I've found a new supplier within the last day or two that I'll be able to ship them to you quicker for a little bit less. So basically you'll pay just a little bit less for the shipping, but the capo will get to you sooner. And the cool thing about this too is that you can actually see me use this specific capo that you will get if you order that in all my videos. This is the capo I use in almost every single one of my videos. And again, there's nothing wrong with the other capo. It's a great capo. I have a couple of them laying around just as spares. But this is kind of my go-to and just, kind of my trusty old one that I always rely on. It's a good capo, and you'll be able to firsthand see that I use this and actually all of my videos, so you can trust that it's a really good capo. But the end story of that, the whole summary is that I'm just trying to help you guys out. And this whole thing is a learning experience for me. All of YouTube in general is. I'm getting YouTube down better lately, it seems like, hopefully. But the whole website and free Capo online store, all of that stuff, I'm learning it as I go. I'm trying to learn how to do this the best way I can to help you guys the most and all that kind of stuff. And so there's going to be some bumps in the road. There's going to be a learning curve. There's going to be some times where I'm going to have to figure some things out and learn some things kind of the hard way. And this was kind of one of those. Again, it doesn't affect you guys that much, besides the fact that it might, if you did order a Capo, it might take a little bit longer to get to you. But as of right now, what time is it? It's 2:10 while I'm recording this. You guys should see this video sometime around probably like 4 o'clock Central Time. And as of recording this, I have caught up 100% on orders. So if you've ordered a Capo at all, it's either gotten to you already or it's on the way to you. So all of those Capos from this point should be, 2 to 3 weeks away at the max. Probably sooner if you ordered a Capo a little bit while back. If you ordered your Capo like today, then it'll probably be there in about 2 or 3 weeks. So the new Capo, also one other thing I want to talk about real quick with it. So I have 2 shipping options for Capos. Number 1 is like a standard, just regular shipping for domestic and international. And I don't know actually how much it runs. I think it runs like $3 to $6 depending on where you live or something like that. But that shipping for the standard, this Capo right here, that takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get to you. I also have a priority shipping option that usually will take 1 to 2 weeks. That's a little bit more expensive. I don't know how much it is. It's something in the range of like $5 to $10 depending on where you live, and that's worldwide, right? Domestic, worldwide, United States, China, wherever. So anyways, so if you want your Capo a little bit sooner, you can spend a little bit more on shipping. It'll get to you a little sooner. Obviously, that's how that works. But if you want to pay the standard shipping, as of right now, at this new supplier, it's looking like it should get there in 2 to 3 weeks, about. Maybe sooner, depending on, if that's the standard shipping, but sometimes they'll get there a little sooner. So that's kind of what it's looking like now, but like I said, it's all learning experience, and the whole idea of it all is I'm just trying to learn as I go and, just learn new things to try to help you guys in as many ways as I possibly can. So anyways, guys, I know that was a little bit long-winded. I had a lot to say, and I always say that in the beginning of these videos. Like, I'm going to start this video, I'm like, oh, it's going to be a short little video, just got to say one little thing real quick, and then I end up rambling and talking forever. But I'm sure you guys are interested in the whole Capo thing, and I'm sure you're kind of interested in what's going on as far as like why I'm posting a little bit less consistently than usual lately. So hopefully that answered some questions for you guys. I am super excited for my trip next week, super excited to show you guys where I'm going, and there's a lot of great music out too, so I'm so stoked to show you guys a lot of these new songs. I got a lot of the new Drake coming, just a lot of cool stuff, man. A lot of cool stuff in general coming up with everything around this channel and as a part of this YouTube family. So anyways, guys, it was great talking to you guys. I love you guys. I missed y'all a lot while I was gone, and yeah, I'll see y'all really soon, okay?